So, for those just joining the Beer Warrior Brawl Round 2, this is going to be Skirmish on Caustic Valley. The drop weight is 270 tons, so there's quite a bit that you can do with that.
Right. As you were talking about earlier, you can actually run 2 lights and 2 assaults, which is just an amazing amount of firepower to be able to put down range on 4 people.
That was actually the 220 drop for this upcoming round, for round 3. But with 270 tons, we're already seeing, let's see, 2 Victors and 2 Shadowhawks, which is nothing to sneeze at.
Not at all. 2 Victors, that's a fast-moving, crushing machine right there. Occasionally even jump capable.
So, Icarus, which team are you spectating?
I am currently with the Comstar regulars. I am trying to go ahead and kill myself. Won't be the first time. Dude, when I was in that spectator cam last weekend, and I was pulling back at the end of the match, and I was just messing around and hit shift and pulled back, and I pulled back out of the map, and I could see the edges. I was like, oh! Showed everybody the magic.
It actually looks like both teams are fielding 2 Victors and 2 Shadowhawks.
I see the same thing that you're seeing, and in fact, it looks like Comstar regulars are making a pug-like defensive maneuver here along D4, D5 corner of the ridge. And they're moving very slowly and cautiously.
And the technical term for that is ring around the rosy.
I think it's actually called rimming. They're almost around the outside of the rim, and here we go, here we go. They're actually going to start maneuvering into a possible zone of fire. We can see fields of fire coming from... And they're actually going to make an unorthodox move. They're stepping through the middle of the caldera, led by their lance mate, Fat Bat. He's actually going to walk them through the caldera, and they're going to hope to pop out right in front of the enemy team.
So where's the Gold Eagle Merc Corps, Trash, right now?
They're currently hovering over in F3 of all places. It looks like they've kind of taken the absolute perfect route around that sort of ambush.
Excellent. Well, our teams have actually effectively swapped sides, so now the Comstar regulars are going to have to deal with this approach to all of this cover over here, which they could have used to their advantage. Now they've got a radar contact. Let's see how this plays out. They've got radar contact with the entire opposing team. Gold Eagles are lit up. No fire has been exchanged yet, despite all the targets being within 500 meters of each other.
And the Gold Eagles are pinned down right where
this is
that's where Team Jackie Chan was positioned.
Exactly. This is definitely echoes of that, but without the Raven poking.
And guys,
or
we're looking
LRM
at a slightly different play, because all of these mechs, they are loaded out for close to mid-range fighting. Large pulse lasers, 10 and up autocannons, medium lasers, SRMs. This is about to be a brawl. They're trying to make a hard push, and they are making that known. All of their group has made the approach.
Sorry to interrupt here, but Legan just spotted them. It looks like he was spotted as well. So this brawl is about to go underway.
Here we go. Fat Bat trying back up and get both teams in this brawl on either side of the screen. I'm so excited to see this. This unfold. As soon as Fatback comes over this hill, one of these teams is going to fire first, and then the Fury is going to start to rain down.
All right, looks like Ligon and his team is making a move here.
Fatbat's really leading his team's dynamics as far as movement.
And we have contact.
The Victor has already taken orange damage to the front, meaning he's taken at least 30 damage, now upwards of 100, with all those SRMs impacting, but the Gold Eagle Merc Corps is focusing on our Victor here. It looks like... Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was agreeing with you 100%. It looks like...
It's Chim. He's taken everything and he's overheated. That overheat put him in place to go ahead and be a standing, sitting duck. Sitting target.
And now he's a laying duck because he's dead.
We're going to have to use that. Standing, sitting duck is a thing now.
Oh, Gordon Gecko's been stripped of his weapons. All he's got is SRMs. Here. Wow, what a shot by Fatbat, removing that leg component, and he finishes
Gordon Gecko's down.
What a clean, precise burst to the back. Wow, Fatbat, insane skill from that player there. Ihasa's dropped. What a surprise! He still had a lot of his firepower left.
Well, I'm watching the highlight here, and he's relatively untouched. His front arm is completely intact, so we're just watching.
It's going to be
stoppage time
Fatbat
at
just
this point.
by himself here. It's going to be Fatbat trying to stand up. He's still fairly fresh on the front. He's about to lose that arm, but that's not going to lose him very much. He's still got all of his firepower. He could take down the armor of this Victor, which is weak in the back. If he could just spread his fire to these targets and do some more damage, maybe take out some of the enemy's weapons, there could be a comeback here. He's just getting peppered from every side. Machine guns,
But right
not
now
doing
it's
all that much.
It's 3
Yeah,
on
I can't
1.
help but notice that these guys aren't focusing the legs at all, and that's finally we get somebody.
All right, at this point, it's the one critical hit, and he's down. Great game.
There we go.
Well played by both teams.
I agree, and one thing I have to mention is the fire discipline shown by both teams to not take pot shots as soon as they saw the other team, to kind of use that little extra second.
So Gold Eagles take the first game of the last match of this round.
Well done, team. Well done. Both sides, winners and losers, you both did a heck of a job.
Man, I tell you what, I think that... hold on, let me drop down and tell the teams to switch up, and I will be right back to offer my...
We'll never know what he's going to offer. But going back to that match, a couple of things. I understand you're getting to the heat of the moment, but the legs, oh my God, the legs. They were staring at a guy trying to chip away the center armor when both of his legs were stripped. Just almost, you want to say, a rookie move. Hopefully something that they catch for the next round.
Well, it was interesting. The drop deck that both teams built were almost exact. Well, they were the same chassis. I couldn't see the exact loadouts of them, and I couldn't see the exact variants, but I would assume that they were pretty much. This was as close to a mirror matchup that you'll probably ever see in a MechWarrior game.
I agree. It was very close to the same build. And they pretty much went full meta. They went Dragon Slayer and or Victor with a Shadowhawk. Very good combination. Very fast, very high powered.
That was absolutely an excellent confrontation. Now, what I think really could have turned the tide of that game, Gold Eagle just really maneuvered so far away from their spawn. Even the Comstar regulars did not maneuver that far from their spawn. They actually, cut across the caldera and then U-turned, went back. I think if we had that same kind of storm impact that we saw on Sunday, where if they just got hit from the side, or if Comstar regulars just came over the ridge with that brawler loadout and just started peppering armor, could have been a much different game. But because they acquired a visual from so far away, I feel like they were ready for a brawler lance to be approaching. I feel like they just knew what was coming.
I agree, and you kind of see the conceit that is in they were all built for brawling. They had no long range, and especially if you make the move to go to the caldera, you're kind of wasting your time, or you're just doing a little bit of info gathering.
Right.
If you're primarily brawling, because you can't hit past 300 meters and you're on the top of the mountain, it's kind of useless. They know where you are at that point. Right,
absolutely. The only case in which that is highly advantageous is when you pop over that ridge when somebody is not expecting you to be there, and I just didn't work out for them that time. But let's see what they do this time. Are they going to change up the tactic, or are they going to go for that brawl and try to, go the same direction they went last round because they've now switched sides? Well, we'll see what happens. I don't think they're going to want to witness an exact replay of what just happened. And since they are switching sides, I think that dynamic is going to cause them to want to change up their build a little bit.
Well, exactly. And you could tell that who was the team that just lost? Was that Golden Eagle?
No, Gold Eagle just took it. The Comstars irregular fell.
No, sorry. The Irregulars, sorry, I apologize for my lack of preparation. The Comstar Irregulars definitely had the advantage. They got the intel. They saw the other team before they were seen. It's just they didn't bring any range. And maybe they'll change it up.
I'm excited to see this new drop deck. Are we missing a player?
Yes,
he must have been rebuilding a mech, so we know that some new build is likely about to get fielded here.
Okay.
Alright, it looks like the teams are complete. I
That's
am
correct.
an idiot. I have not been keeping time, so we'll assume that they have 5 minutes left.
You're closer than you are wrong, so.
Closer
It's
than
like
you
you've
are
got
wrong.
7 minutes. You've got 7 minutes or so.
Okay. I was willing to be generous once my 5 minutes ended and someone else's 7 minutes started. Anyway. Wow, you're closer than you are wrong. I'm gonna steal that from you, just so you know, dude.
Yeah, I'm stealing standing sitting duck.
Standing, sitting,
That's a thing now. It's on the internet.
sitting wine drinker. And that's only funny because wine drinkers frequently go from standing to sitting very quickly.
As do ducks.
Apparently.
From swimming to drowning? You don't drown when you get hit with birdshot. You just die. That's sad.
I
went
know.
from
I mean,
Go Lucky to
what happened
stealing
with
birds.
Dick Cheney?
Yeah, we're so happy. Well, hey, that LB-10X bird hunting shell. Can you imagine?
Bird, yeah.
Can you imagine
LBX's
taking a
birdshot?
Can you imagine taking a Jaegermech with birdshot? Just like
You know,
put guns on either arm, and you just go out to the lake, and you just park it there at 4 a.m. and just wait.
I didn't think to ask this question, but we're not doing clan on this drop, are we?
That is correct.
This is a
Clan mechs
non-clan
are
drop.
restricted.
Correct. How's that camera treating you, Army?
I mean, it's working just fine. It didn't help that I couldn't see team colors because spectator mode is somewhat gimped at the moment.
Oh,
but
well.
it's certainly made for some exciting footage.
Yeah, dude, when I was watching that last battle on Sunday and I had got both teams were brawling separately. There were two different engagements, and I had just pulled it back up into the air to see where they were, and then like focus on the other one. But when I was up in the air, like it started looking so sick with both engagements just like spiraling individually. It just looks absolutely. The art of warfare is just absolutely amazing, visualized, and games like this, esports like this, that allow you to just duke it out in the most brutal way possible, allows you to really see how human nature applies in battle and in your movements and in your strategies. Hold on, Raka just sent me a message.
Yeah, that does beg the question, though. I mean, are they going to go with a mixed build? Since they could have really used the range. I mean, if we had a long-range team, if the regulars brought range, they would have been able to chew the Golden Eagle squad just completely up.
Well, I think a ranged build versus a brawler build was showcased quite nicely between Here Because Beer and Team Jackie Chan in that first game. Team Jackie Chan
Right.
brought brawlers. We brought Lerms and a Narc Raven, and they just could not move out. We had them completely pinned behind those rocks.
Right. That looked sweet, by the way. It looked real cool. Did you go back and watch the matches on the stream?
I did.
Dude.
I was a little disappointed to see my Warhawk sort of trail off to the side when you were focusing on the other one.
Man,
but
I got so mad at myself when I was watching because I didn't know what was happening when I was first watching, and I got such a good angle.
But
on
I
that
did get it
Timberwolf.
on my stream, and it is up
Oh,
on
dude.
YouTube. YouTube.com/TheArmyOfWin.
the
plug.
But dude, if you go back and watch that stream highlight of where I'm like parked on the hill watching the Timberwolf come up and get real close, if you look in the background, you can see the Stormcrow just dance from one side of the screen to the other while the Timberwolf gets in position. Nobody noticed. I didn't notice. Funny.
Yeah,
Funny
well,
stuff.
I noticed that nobody noticed.
Yeah. So did the other team
and then
for a while.
right as the engagement was starting, you could see my silhouette, my shadow, sneak up behind the Timberwolf right before you started to move towards the heavy hitters.
Well, the problem is the laser. Whoever attacked first on the Timberwolf, the laser went through the Timberwolf, and I got tricked into thinking the attack was coming from behind my camera angle. So I turned around, and that got me completely disoriented with the battle. I missed you marching into the group. You know what I mean? But I turned around in time to see the Stormcrow circling. But yeah, yep. Anyway, I need to go down and get Gold Eagle into the game. I think we need to launch.
Yeah, they've got a couple minutes. And Icarus left this, so he didn't hear that. Oh well. So, Trash, what do you like on your pizza?
Alright, we're good to go. 60 seconds.
Okay, 60 seconds.
What do I like on my what?
What do you like on your pizza? I mean, just making conversation between matches.
Yes, this is Trash K's Pizza Corner with Trash K. Tonight we're having the Neapolitan style, which is a thin crust. We're doing it extra 5 minutes to get it extra crispy, with extra cheese, meatball, pepperoni, and olive.
And that has been a Pizza Minute with Trash K.
Excellent.
Indeed.
I don't like olives! I don't like olives.
I'll be surprised if either of you will find my pizza preferences appetizing. And I will admit, it is weird, and not a lot of people that I've met enjoy it. But pepperoni and pineapple, I really enjoy.
That's dope. I like barbecue sauce instead of marinara sauce with
I can dig it.
Grilled chicken, pineapple, and pepperoni, or any other number of things like spinach, onions, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Pizza. My girlfriend makes some dope homemade pizzas. I'm ruined on like takeout pizza. I can't order pizza anymore because it's just like mass produced.
I had to call the pizza place up to remind them to toast my pizza, so I missed your disgusting concoction. What is Army of One's favorite pizza?
Pepperoni, pineapple.
You know what? I'm originally from California, so of course we had the Canadian style pizza out there
with Canadian bacon.
It's Canadian bacon and pineapple.
Yeah.
So for me, that is not disgusting. That's
okay. Like I said, I'm surprised. I said I'd be surprised. I haven't. I mean, most times I order pizza, people go, "The hell? Pepperoni, pineapple? What is this?"
I mean,
now,
what part of your body isn't ready to handle this?
It's salty and sweet and cheesy. It's delicious.
This pizza's so good!
You know what else is a good combo? Pepperoni and jalapeno.
Oh, the jalapeno. See, I have a problem with the curation standards of a lot of establishments and their jalapeno toppings.
So,
alright, when I see that jalapeno coming into my face, I'm like, here it comes, delicious bite, and I see like 46 seeds about to pop out like a pineapple bomb on my face, I get a little bit freaked out, and I don't order
real quick,
Ike. It just makes you a man. I mean, that's all that means.
When he gave that 60 seconds to drop 120 seconds ago, did you mean 120 seconds to drop? Because we should be dropping by now.
We should.
Actually,
I don't have
we are
any
not good
penalties.
to go.
Like I don't have any. I don't know what to do if they're late. They're just trying to get their player back in. He'll launch. It's not going to be any kind of problem.
Besides,
I don't know what to do.
This is Trash K's Pizza Hour with Trash K.
That's right.
Yeah, it went from a pizza minute to a pizza hour.
Is over.
Yes. But yes, no, anything that's too spicy for you to handle makes you more of a man.
Right. Actually, I got a story about that. One of my buddies came out with me to eat, and we were at a Mexican restaurant, and he just wanted to try habanero pepper because he really, felt like he had chest hair and he's real ballsy, and so he ordered that one habanero pepper, and he just took a big old chomp out. I could hear the crunch, and man, I was looking at him. His face turned red. Like people were talking about like just shit, and he just had no idea what was going on. Like suddenly he's like in a cold sweat and like looking around, and man, I don't think I've ever seen anybody order a glass of milk at a Mexican restaurant before, but he ordered like 3.
And now you know why they have it.
No, this is why we have milk. It's to cool your palate after we crush you with our flavors.
Yeah, that is a mistake. If you can't handle heat, you don't jump into. It's like your first car should not be a Maserati. Your first pepper you buy should not be a habanero.
Unless you want to be at the leading edge and condition yourself to only go downhill.
You know, you will be at the bleeding edge, and unfortunately, that bleeding edge will be you on the toilet. It will not be a good time.
How do your capsaicin receptors feel?
Like nuclear fire.
Tell you what.
Okay, so apparently we need a pizza podcast is what we need to do.
You know what?
Trash
Pizza,
can, ready
beer,
up.
Mech Warrior? Sounds like
I
a
refuse.
plan.
Alright, we
Pizza,
are
beer,
green for
Mech
drop.
Warrior.
Droop.
Droop. Wait for the droop. You know, that's said by
Drop
every
down
guy
for
who's
what?
dated a older woman, actually.
Trash K was in the lobby chat and I was not. It looks like their player actually had a power failure at their home, so
Yes.
we'll not hold that against them
wow.
at all.
Okay, so we're actually looking at a very similar drop deck to last time, although the builds may have changed. Team Golden Eagle definitely brought their same speedy, brawly mix.
Excellent. Let me get through my boot sequence here. Make sure I press that blue button real long and hard. Press that other blue button slightly less long and hard. And my sensors and weapons are good to go. I'm going to go ahead and march off this map and die.
Well, you know, the harder you push the button, the more you mean it.
Of course. What if
So, just
what
to
if that
get
was
things...
the startup sequence for the spider? Your player just goes bap 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 and smashes the same button like 10
So,
times.
just to get things rolling, Gold Eagles are dropping with a Thunderbolt, a Victor, a Cataphract, and a Shadowhawk, so it's a bit different from last time.
Target.
Oh, no, wait,
so
this is the...
you have the Comstar.
I am not... That's Comstar regulars. I thought
You
I
just need to
was
stop.
supposed to
You
drop
just
in,
need to stop. You're done.
Yes, because
Wait, what the-
Golden Eagle boys have 2 Victors and 2 Shadowhawks. We are
Now-
already fighting. This is much like the second round. Much like the
Alright,
second
here we
round
go.
of
Show's already
Beer for Beer.
engaged. Now, you'll notice that
Oh.
the Thunderbolt and the Cataphract almost is like a ton up without that second Shadowhawk there, so we'll see a lot more brawling fierceness.
Oh, this does not
the
look
slow
good.
paces.
CSEM is way out of position.
Guys, turn off
Yeah.
the overlay on the stream.
Thank you.
Turn off the overlay.
Sorry.
Oh, this is...
Everything just happened so
actually-
fast.
Golden Eagle is up.
The
Oh
Thunderbolt...
Very
gosh,
surprised,
they're sticking together, but no one's firing on the Comstar regular side. They're just not taking any shots.
Yeah, they got out of position early. They lost a man down, and now they just seem to be overheating themselves, not
Yeah,
really doing any
they're
damage.
overwhelmed. The Victor's minus a leg.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, Mavero's
This
trying to
one-
get a shot, finish that Victor off. He gets it. He gets that
This
Victor.
is
That was a
going to
beautiful
be
laser
a
kill.
full sweep. I don't know what it is about us in second rounds, but the second rounds have been killer. This round too.
Without a doubt. Every second round has been such a surprise, just a corkscrew of gameplay. Look at this, the way that Mavero has maneuvered around the enemy team. He's trying to use his short-range weapons on the back of that exposed Victor. Fatbat still has all of his SRMs online. He's just trying to get in range, but he goes down, just maneuvering.
Oh, see, Lycan got lucky there because he was focused on the Shadowhawk that was cherry
Really?
red. He still had
Really?
3 SRMs left and just stopped to start firing on the Thunderbolt. He's lucky he didn't catch a couple of alphas to the back and went go down himself.
Yeah, excellent observation. And Rivero's also wide open in the back. In fact, he's taken front damage. He's lost an arm. Still has a lot of his firepower, but he goes down nonetheless. Gordon Gecko's team takes a clean sweep.
Indeed, it wasn't a flawless victory, but they definitely took advantage of a seemingly panicked Comstar regular team.
Not to
Without a
mention
doubt.
panic spectator modes.
Yeah, you hate to see it because everybody here is a great pilot, but definitely cooler heads that seem to prevail on the Golden Eagle team.
Yeah, absolutely. What an excellent match. I'm going to go ahead and bring the teams up selectively. Whoever chooses can come in and talk.